We've moved all of our stuff out of the apartment. It's now all on Nandji, but it is an absolute mess. There's no living space, but today we're going to start putting things away and start actually moving onto the boat. So hopefully tonight we can have our first night on Nandji and move back onto boat life. How exciting! Actually a really nice day to be doing boat work because it's been so hot and muggy over the last week. I don't know, like Malaysia's always hot, but the last week has just been, whew, it's been so hot. So it's cloudy, we've got a gentle rain this morning and
it's refreshing.
Very refreshing.
The old Raymarine C80 chart plotter that we have here, we haven't used it for years. We just use our iPads when we navigate. So ever since we left Australia, we haven't used this because it only has charts for Australia, and charts were so expensive and it's just so old anyway, so we just never really turned it on. We don't even use it. Same as the old depth sounder, it was just basically a waste of space. But now put that new transducer in so we have a depth sounder. Everything kind of speaks together these days. So the Element 7 that we're putting in, this little Raymarine thing, it has charts and depth sounder and all that stuff on the split screen. So kind of you put all your eggs in one basket to a degree. It can read autopilot and all the other stuff as well. It has a display screen for that. But so it's a bit of a bad thing having all your eggs in one basket because if one thing fails, the whole lot fails. But as a backup, we have our iPads anyway, which is what we always use for navigation. So we'll still have our iPads and we'll have the then we'll have depth and everything in front of us now. So we don't need this C80 and stuff we don't need. I just rip it off. So I'm gonna rip it off. Catch you later. We don't really have any mounting space, so it's primarily taking up where the Element 7 is going to go. So catch you later, old. In with the new. Precision. Perfect, now I can run the transducer cable up through that hole. This is the old cabling, so I'll tidy all this shit up. It's coloured screen. Are you kidding me? I can see the depth, even got charts. I'm gonna have to download some charts, I reckon. I can see the bottom and it's in colour and it's detailed. Are you kidding me? Look out, Nandji's moving up in the world.
We still have 3.5 weeks until Mali can be exported, so we still have to stay in Malaysia until then. And we've also just gone into lockdown, so we currently are already in lockdown, but as of midnight tonight it's going to be a more extreme lockdown where you can only have one person in the car and they have to wear a face mask and a whole bunch of other things. So basically we just have to stay here on the boat and not go anywhere or do anything unless it's like a medical emergency or, you know, going out to get essential things. So might as well use that time to tick off a few more jobs around Nandji. One of the jobs that I'm doing today is putting this carpet underlay. It's like a rubber carpet underlay underneath the cans and all of our provisioning. So we have a hole under our bed that has all of our provisioning in there and our cans, and I don't want it banging around on the hull or anything like that. So previously there was an old yoga mat underneath all of them, but it got really disgusting and gross, and so after 4 years I've pulled that out and got rid of it and been trying to find something else to put underneath there. So I found this rubber carpet underlay stuff, and that's what I'm doing. I'm swapping it out now. That's it now. It's going to stop things bouncing around on the hull, and so now I just need to put everything back in again. Alright. So that's done, all the cans are away. It also gave me a good opportunity to get rid of some of the labels. There were some still left on. I must have gotten lazy somewhere along the line there. So there are a few with labels still on. So that's all sorted out, and now we're moving on to the next job. One container away and another one comes. So Yosh brought down this container. It's got heaps of food in it, which is awesome. Like we really provisioned last year because we were ready to cross the Indian Ocean. A lot of it is still left. So you know, we've got this coconut milk powder for curries, and we got lots of curry paste and different things. We got like flour for fish. There's huge rice bags, lots of noodles. I have to go through and make sure everything's still all good, but this is such an awesome little box that we have. We've got lots of lentils. Yeah, so provisioning for Indonesia is going to be a lot easier now that we have a lot of these big staples for here. So I got to put this away and keep moving. So I think we're getting to the end of everything. I hope so, because there's actually space left on Nandji at the moment, which I've been really excited about, and I was thinking that everything was on board, and not quite. So hopefully there's not too much left and we can still have, like, you know, some space left. That would be nice. This box is such a find. Like even the pasta and everything is still in date. So we really don't have a lot of provisioning that we need to do. Maybe a couple of cans and like fresh produce, but everything is pretty good. So yeah, we got hot and spicy, what do you call it, like frying flour. This tastes so good. So if you know, catch fish and then you crumb it with this stuff, it tastes so delicious. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know why, but actually the pandemic makes me feel like I need to hoard more food. Does anyone else feel the same way? I do. Okay, so the cans have been put away, and then everything else, we've got rice and flour and stuff, and then we got cans here, and then we got all the sauces and stuff. So that's good.
We've got a Caledonia here.
All of this is washed and put away. I am done today. I've been on my feet all day.
And we got a Caledonia here.
Oh,
there we go.
Pretty girl.
You gonna tell me a story?
Yeah.
Tell me that time. Tell me about that time. You know, that time when it all went down.
Oh, she's hungry.
Oh, you're hungry.
She's hungry. Time for a feed.
Off to the booby go. Come on.
My calloused hands, my furrowed brow in all my plans. I'm coming to my own. I'm coming to my own.
She ain't going nowhere. A little bit in the way, but I guess that's what kids are, aren't they?
We joined the reusable nappy club a few days ago, and it's been an interesting journey so far. We got the Alva baby ones. They're like, we got like a rainbow pack off of Amazon, so if you're interested in these, I'll put a link in the description to that. They come in, they're these like little outer shell things, and then they come with these like 2 absorbent pads inside that you just put inside a pocket in the nappy, and then just roughly put it in there, and then that's your nappy. And then it's got all of these different clips on the front here, so you can adjust it to the baby's size. So I think it will last, I don't know, up until she's about a year old or perhaps more, like that. And yeah, so it's going to be so awesome for when we're sailing. We don't have to carry around a huge amount of nappies, and it's better for the environment as well. Tallulah been rocking these for a couple of days now, and it's been pretty cool. She looks pretty cute because they're super big, like they look super puffy on her, so she looks really little in it, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm up to the point now where I need to clean them. So at the moment I've just hosed them off and chucked them in a bucket of soapy water, and today's the day I've got to learn how I'm gonna actually deal with this and create a process. So we don't have a washing machine on Nandji. We're not fancy like that. We just, you know, have a bit of elbow grease. So I got myself a pair of gloves and a scrubbing brush, and yeah, I'm off to go and see how I'm gonna deal with this mess. Sailing in the tropics, and one of the things that comes with that is mosquitoes, and mosquitoes carry a lot of disgusting diseases like dengue fever, malaria, these types of things. So it's really important to have some good mosquito nets. So I got these off of Amazon. I'll chuck a link down below if you're interested in these as well, but they're just hatch insect screens. Yeah, so I'll just see how they go. Because like, you want it to be easy, you want it to be easy to net the boat up, and because we have Tallulah, we really want to make sure that no mosquitoes get on the boat when we're in like remote Indonesia and stuff. So yeah, just to make it life easy, I just got these already made up nets. So hopefully they fit our hatches. Please, please, please. See, they're like a little bit heavier. I think there's like little bits of weights around the edges to hold the bottom parts of it down, and then I think you can like tighten it with this as well. So alright, how do we do this? So that's going to be that, and it can only, like, the hatch has to be kind of like this far open. We'll have to put like something in here to hold it up, and then you just tighten it up at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I need to find something to stick in there?
Absolutely. That's a good job for you, Yosh.
That fits good though, eh?
Yeah, no, that'd be sweet.
So I must have measured them.
You could just, I guess you could just chuck it on here like this. Either way, that'll work.
Is that just tied around the edge, is it?
Yeah, so it's got little weights around the edges to hold it down, and then there's like an elastic band that you can...
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. So we've got 3 of those for all the hatches, and then we have another big net that will just go over the companionway, and the port lights already have their own net, and then I'm going to put a net over Tallulah when she sleeps as well, over her basket. Because, like, you know, you don't want to be dealing with mosquito-borne illnesses in the middle of remote Indonesia, that's for sure, especially with a little baby, so got to be safe.